you know. Hi, Ruth. Yes, I'm just losing the plot. Oh, no, you don't. For you. Oh, thank you. There you go. Good. Lovely. But not for much longer. I can have coffee with you. Yes. Yes. Oh, listen, I noticed this one. I've never used it. Oh, right, okay, so that's fine. And I didn't have all of them. No. Yeah, okay. Oh, yes, can I take it? Oh, she's taken her other bits, has she?
Yeah.
How's she doing?
Went up to see her yesterday.
How's she?
Actually better, but she was so much pain. Very exhausted. Yeah.
Thank you.
Just so we'll start getting hopefully.
Yeah.
Good evening. Can you hear me? Am I on? I am on. Oh, there we go. Nice to see you all. We all okay? Lots of altos. Are you all right where you are? It's up to you, really. Wherever you want to be. As long as you can hear each other. You were very spread out, aren't you? We did sort of wonder, but then, no, I think you'd be too bunched up then, whether you all, not now, but if you were all in that half, and then we could have alto 1s in there, and alto 2s here, and then you're not, like, behind me. Well, should we do that after, let's not do it now, because you sat down, but after half term, let's try that. If you're happy with that, because obviously it means that you will be a little closer, but then I'll probably just have you a bit more. Yes? We'll give it a go. Excellent. I guess you're all right there, though, aren't you? We're just talking about, it doesn't affect you, really. It doesn't affect you lot. No, we're just talking about moving the seconds into there and then moving the altos along a little bit, that's all. So we'll do that after half term. So alto 1's into there when we come back. Right, good. I've got a checklist here, so let me work down it. I've done that. Sarah Paxton, I've got a CD for you. Just let me, it's on there at the end. Come and grab. Letter. The letter that I did for the first week back, if you weren't there the first week, but you were here last week, I didn't have them with me last week. I did email them out, but as you know, some emails aren't always getting through. So, cut a long story short, if you don't have a letter and you need one, they're down here. So if you want to grab one at the end, I think most of you will have one, but just in case, they're there. Sing Gently. Who wasn't here last week and needs one of these? Nick. That's it. There you are. Everybody else got one? Marvellous. Judy Bailey. Yeah. There's about 6 left and I ordered 60. That's about right then if there's still a couple. Right, other thing. Did everybody get the email yesterday? Emails 3. Apologies. Yeah. Did anyone not get an email from me yesterday? Oh, good. Because it transpired that last week, I sent out an email before last week with all sorts of information on it, and I know that loads of people didn't receive it. But I've been through it all since, so don't panic. But and so Marianne kindly, I sort of picked her brains. Where is she? Oh, she's there. Picked her brains and said, "What do you do? Because you send out lots of emails to people." And she said about this MailChimp thing, and kindly spent some time with me yesterday and was very patient with me. Not very good. And it's just a hopefully a better way of sending out this one email to lots of people at the same time. And I can actually see that you've all got it as well. So I am just checking, but it's not fail-safe, but it's better, I think. So that's good. So everybody who needed Dropbox links, have you got those now as well? Because they were on the second and then third email because I made an error. Thank you, Heather, for pointing that one out. And that's it, I think. I think that's all I needed to say. Right. Okay, so tonight we're going to do, and you should all know this because it was on the email, tonight we're going to do Send in the Clowns. We're going to just have a sing through, nothing going to stumble again. We did that last week and just had a sing through, and we're just going to do the same thing tonight. We'll do a little bit on Sing Gently, but not too much. We're going to look at Sure on the Shining Night, because it's quite hard and we've not done it for a long time. And then we'll do Wade in the Water to finish, if we've got time. So that's the plan for this evening. So we'll warm up. Do you want to stand? Let's stand up. Okay, we're going to do, just move this a bit closer to me. We're going to do na, 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 na. All right, so bum to the second note and back down. Dum to the third note and back down. A little triad. Bum, 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 bum. Then all the way up. Bum, 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 bum. Then singing the notes in between on the way down. Bum, 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 bum. 4 little phrases getting slightly bigger and more interesting with each one. All to na, 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 na. All right, 3, 4. Na, na. That third phrase by the final one. Some of you, well done. Good, okay. And let's do ba, 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 ba. So octave leap down the scale. All right, and we'll change every 3 phrases. So let's start with an ooh. Okay, 3, 4. Ooh. For warm-up tonight, because we're going to start with Sending the Clowns, which isn't really too taxing. So if you want to get that out first, Sending the Clowns. Just because it's new, we just need to keep doing it, really. I know we did it 2 weeks ago, didn't we? Not last week. Okay. Should we just try it and see? I felt like we cracked a lot of this a couple of weeks ago. It's nearly there, I think. I mean, in terms of parts and rhythm, it's nearly there. There's still things to do, but it's we're getting there with it. Do you want to, stand maybe actually, sorry, you've just sat down. Stand just to sing it through and then we'll have a look. Yeah, well done. And don't hold it into that final chord because it doesn't fit. Not everybody's note fits with that. Yours does, so you kind of feel like you want to extend it through to that last chord. But if you hang on and you don't, obviously it sounds wrong, and you can't because it doesn't fit. So everybody needs to be off before it. Good, well done. There's some really nice bits. Have a seat. There's some really nice parts to it. It's a song of two halves at the minute. There's some bits that are gorgeous, absolutely beautiful, and then there are other bits that are just... And it's all of ooh stuff, isn't it? Why do I keep choosing songs with oohs? I think Mum's ready to just... it's another ooh song. And it is hard. It is difficult when you're doing oohs all the time. But you are getting them. Every time you sing it, it's better, it's closer. But bar 18 through to page 5 is lovely, really, really nice. And then from halfway down 7 again is nice to the end. That's quite a lot of it. Actually, page 6 is okay as well. It's really the beginning. Actually, no, I'm being a bit mean there. Bar 12, that section's quite nice as well. It's really the first bit, isn't it? And the sopranos and seconds, top of 4. Would you agree? But otherwise, I think it's pretty good. Let's just look at that little bit then. Let's look at from bar 12 for people that aren't singing the tune. I can hear your parts, but it just feels very tentative. I think you're just not sure that it's right, and then you go, "Arr!" And then when you sing it like that, it sounds a bit flat, and it's just knowing it better, I think, isn't it? So if you're a soprano 1, you've just finished your tune, haven't you? Send in the clouds. Then you have a little breather. Okay. Do you want to just give that a go, tops? Altos, can you just sing me or lead into 12? Isn't it bliss? Ooh. Just so you get used to hearing the tune and where you are in relation to them. Is that all right? Then don't sing anything else after that, altos, just that. And for me, your 2 first, you're at bar 12 and 13, and the next bar of top of page 4, just to get the jump from the C to the F sharp. So it's it's a bit of a weird sort of diminished thing, which is hard to pitch. But see, just do that one more time for me. Straight in on bar 12, 3, 4, 1. And then are you happy with your timing, holding that D? Yeah, fine. Good. Well done. That was nice. Seconds. You've just done your ooh, ooh, and then you get your isn't it bliss? Ooh, it's the same note. Yeah. Ba 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 ba. Ba 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 da 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 part is it's easier to find that top note, first note of page 4, but then I think that bar is harder though for you than next door. Going in, yes. I know, it's always the tricky bits on the page turns, always. La, da, da, da. Think, so you're going ba, 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 then back. So da, 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 da. And if you can, if you're able, if you know enough at home, or if you've got a piano or any sort of other instrument, just play that to yourself a fair bit. So G, A, F sharp, G, F sharp, E, D, F sharp, G. Just go through that bottom of 3, top of 4, and just do that over and over again, as many times as you can. So then, top of 4, ba, 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 da, 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 hold it, then down and off, da, off, and then you're fine after that. Should we just do you together a couple of times, and then we'll put you back in? Altos, thank you for being very patient. So straight in, not altos, tops and seconds. Ba, ba, bar 12. 3, 4, 1. Nice. Yeah, that was lovely. That sounded really, really nice. Really nice. Well done. Good. Okay. This time, one more time without the altos in, can you just give it a little movement through the middle of the phrase now you've got it? So, just kind of push through a little, just sort of feel it a little more. And I think that'll actually help you with it. Just do it one more time for me, and then we'll add the tune in. Ba, ba, 3, 4, and. Nice. Good. Oh, that was lovely, that last one. You really leant into there, and then you went, ah, as you came away. That was lovely. Well done. Make sure you've got enough breath before you start your second phrase, because it's such a nice phrase and you can't breathe anywhere until you get finished bar 15, really. And really what we want is a build-up into that 12-8 bar, the second bar of 4. And if you're running out of breath, we don't get that. So if you can try and breathe better through there, that would be great. Right, let's add the tune in now. So yes, do your thing, but don't forget your backing vocals really here. So do what you just did, but don't overpower the tune. It's hard when you're sitting like you are because we can't get the balance as we will when you're closer together, because you can't hear each other as well as you will, and I can't hear you as well as I will either. But as long as you know what the balance should be, I think that's a good starting point. Right, let's go from, should we go from bar 10? Just from the oohs of the altos and the seconds. So it's seconds, bar, alto 1s, you're there, alto 2s, you're there. All right, bar 10, so 2 bars into bar 12, 3, 4, 1. good. Altos, that was lovely as well. And a nice open claw of clowns, which was really nice. You really finished that word together, and we haven't really talked about that very much. Good, nice. That felt more secure. Did that feel better? Yeah. What's nice about that nice swell that you do through bar 16 is that actually you can allow that to happen and really come forward, because the altos are just holding clowns on. And we've heard the word, really. So as they hold it on, you almost kind of come from somewhere and go whoosh in your face, and then tail it off as they then come back in again with Sending the Clowns, which was lovely. And it kind of worked well there without you maybe even thinking about it. Let's do that section one more time. And this time, let's carry on into bar 18, and just a bit more warmth if you can through this, a bit more resonance, a bit more breath, open up a bit more, make it a bit broader. Okay, so from same place, da, 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 3, 4, and. Yeah, good, well done. We did do this last week, didn't we? Sorry, I just remembered when you sang that bit, I was thinking it was 2 weeks ago, and it was last week. Yeah, that was lovely. Good. I don't want to do anything else with it now. It's really now just the beginning. So just go away and have another look at it. We'll keep working on it and just sort of tweaking little bits each time. That's good. Right, let's have a blast through Nothing Gonna Stumble, just so we've sung it through. But again, we're not doing anything with it, she says. I just think it's pointless trying to sort it out when you've not familiarised yourself with it again yet. And I think if we get to the point where everybody thinks, yes, I know what I'm doing with it now, then I can swoop in and, yeah, sort you out. But I think we just need to get your confidence back up with it first before I pull it apart again. Right, up we get. Oh, sorry, Richard, I'm decapitated. That's a good look, actually. You can keep that. I'm quite happy with that. So, I've been a-walking, I've been a-walking, I've been a-walking. All right, are we ready? And I've got to remember what I do to conduct it, because we talked about it last week and I've forgotten again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, I've been a... Is that what I need to write this down, because I haven't. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. Right. Okay, I'll give you those again. I've been a-walking with the Lord for many a day. Nothing gonna stumble my feet. Trying to abide in the straight and narrow way. Nothing gonna stumble my feet. But when my time on earth is done, and I hear my name, and I hear my name. Oh, when my time on earth is done, these weary the devil is a liar and a cheater too. Nothing gonna stumble my feet, and if he gets his way, he'll make a slider out of you. Nothing gonna stumble my feet. But if you listen for the Spirit's voice in the moment of truth, oh, if you listen for the Spirit's voice, he'll help you make the right choice. No, not gonna stammer, not gonna trip. No, I'm not gonna stumble, no, I'm not gonna slip. No, nothing gonna stumble my feet when I go to walk that golden street, that golden street. Not gonna waver, falter, sway or fall. Not gonna stumble or slide. Not gonna waver, falter, sway or fall. Not gonna stumble at all. No, not gonna stammer, not gonna trip. No, I'm not gonna stumble, not gonna slip. No, nothing gonna stumble my feet when I go to walk that golden street. No, not gonna stammer, not gonna trip. No, I'm not gonna stumble, not gonna slip. No, nothing gonna stumble my feet when I go to walk that golden street. No, not gonna stammer, not gonna trip. No, I'm not gonna stumble, not gonna slip. No, nothing gonna stumble my feet when I go to walk that golden street, that golden street. Not gonna stammer, not gonna trip. Not gonna stumble, no, I'm not gonna slip. Not gonna stammer, not gonna trip. Not gonna stumble, no, I'm not gonna slip. Not gonna stammer, not gonna slip. Not gonna stumble, not gonna slip when I go to walk that golden street. Not gonna stumble my feet. Well done. Good. All right, so it fell apart a bit near the end. Well done though. I mean, already a lot better than last week already, and that's just with you going away and maybe having a little look at it and a bit of a listen to it. Some of you may not have even done that, but it's just the familiarity has come back, I think, after a long time, 3 years we said, I think, last week of not singing it. So the fact it's in the state it's in after 3 years is a wonder, really, anyway. I think, actually, it's not in bad shape at all. The things that we just need to try and get back are the definition of rhythm, accents, tighter diction, because you're just going at the moment, and all the dynamic stuff that we did. And I'm not expecting you to remember all of that because it's ages. But I think now, if you feel like you're now a little bit more familiar with your part, maybe now you can go away and go, when you're singing it through, don't just sing it all mezzo forte. Look at it and go, oh, yeah, this bit we go right down, and then we build up and practice it with it in. Don't practice it without the dynamics in, then hopefully it'll go back in. Nikki and Suzanne, every dynamic that's written in here, we do, all of them. And I don't think we do anything that isn't in, because it was already so detailed that we didn't need to add anything. No, there's nothing extra. So it's just a matter of going through it and having a look. But yeah, it's good. And altos, I mean, it's just that end. It was always quite hard, that entry, to be fair. And there were times where we sometimes sort of went, a bit. But what's great, and it's, it happened with the Frozen thing in a concert once, didn't it? Where we lost it, but it didn't fall apart. And actually, unless you knew the piece, you wouldn't have known. Well, maybe some musically minded people might have gone. If I'd been sat there, I might have gone, well, this seems a little bit strange. But we always find it again, and that's real testament to you. You kind of find yourself, you groove again, and you come back together again. And it is quite encouraging, really, because things do go wrong sometimes, don't they, in performance? And you don't just stop and go, I don't know what I'm doing. run off stage or, you know, anything like that. You just find it and get on with it, which is great. So, yeah, it's just that entry. So third time. That golden street, not gonna stammer, not gonna trip, not gonna stumble, no, I'm not gonna slip. Just finding that syncopated entry. But yeah, again, I don't want to do anything with it. I think the time will come that we'll start working on it a bit, but let's just keep doing what we're doing for now. Right, can you get out, sing gently, and we'll just learn the next little bit. Last week we did the very beginning, didn't we? On my recording, I think this opening probably sounds quite harsh because it's just 3 voices. I think when all of you were singing it together, it's much warmer, the discord between the G and the, F sharp, and then the G and the A, and all of those close, really close intervals. So it'll sound a lot nicer. Well, it'll sound nicer with you lot singing it than with just me singing it anyway. But it'll be nice. Right, so I don't know if anyone's had time to listen to it. I don't worry if you have. I only had time to actually record it yesterday. So, and then I quickly whizzed it all out to you and sat last night and burn CD one after another. So it was all a bit last minute. So we did the first 8 bars, didn't we? That was it. So quick reminder. Tops. May we sing together always. May our voice be soft. Sorry, that's all of you, isn't it? I was thinking you did something else at the end, seconds, but you don't. So that's all of you over that side. Then altos. May we sing together always. May our voice be soft. Okay, that's it. Should we just try that and then I'll teach you just the next little bit? Okay, that'll do for now. Then, sopranos, you take over the tune, and you're going 1. May our singing be music for others. All right? Do you want to try that for me? 3, 4, and. May our singing and then we'll do the last bit in a sec. Altos, you're doing this similar sort of rhythm to start with anyway. So you've just finished on soft, and then you're going down to a D. So you're going, may our singing be music. So, may our singing be music. Watch out, your B, the word B, is half a beat later than everybody else's. Can you see that? They're doing, may our singing be music. And you're going, may our singing be music. It's later. As long as there's a bit of air coming in. I know it's cold, but... yeah. As long as everyone's happy with that. Is everyone happy with that? I don't want to do it if people are going, I need air. Is that all right with everyone? Yeah? Yes, Greta, yes. Yes, do. I think we've been in here 3/4 of an hour and there'll be lots of fresh air in here, I guess, and it's, yeah. Okay. Fine. So hard. Just like, I don't know. And then, you know, next week we're being told probably we don't even need to isolate anymore anyway. I mean, what's everyone supposed to be thinking we're supposed to be doing? Who knows? Right, so, where are we at? Altos, do you want to try that? May, 3, 4, and. May our singing be music. Yeah, so you hold the mu for 4. Music. You drop on the 4, but you still hold the oo vowel, and then zik comes on 5. Music. Okay, try it one more time, just because it's a bit tricky. 3, 4, and. May our singing be music. Good, well done. So together with the sopranos. That's how it goes. Do you want to just try those two parts together? May I, then do seconds. 3, 4, and. Good, well done, that's fine. Seconds, you're slightly different because you start on the first beat of the bar. So you've done, may our voice be soft, may our singing be music. So your music is the same as the altos, but you don't move on the fourth beat, you just stay on the G. But the timing's the same, all right? May our singing be music. Try that for me. 3, 4. May our singing be music. Good. Should we try it all together? Let's go from bar 9, top of page 4, just to get the lead in. So from your last note, sopranos, you go up 1. Soft, may our singing. All right. Alto, seconds, you're just coming down back to the G, which you've been singing anyway. Soft, may our. All right. And then the altos are doing soft, may our singing. Sorry, it's very loud because I turned into my microphone. So go from bar 9 then. 3, 4, and. May our voice be soft, may our singing be music. Well done, yeah, good, good. That was nice. That was nice, did you get it? May our singing be music. And seconds, just be a bit more, it's only MP, so it doesn't want to be loud, but just a little bit more. We know we're in on the first beat of the bar and nobody else is, and we are right doing that. We're not just early, because it just feels a bit apologetic at the moment. So don't be frightened of it. It's your little solo note, really. That was good. And then sopranos, you could sing out a bit. I know that you're missing quite a few people tonight, and you maybe be a bit louder than ordinarily, but just all in a breath up to others if you can. And just really, just enjoy singing it, because it's a lovely line. It's a nice melody, isn't it? Shall we add that on from the top? And then we'll do the next 4 bars, and then we won't do any more tonight on this. So Yes, good. Some of you have sort of got that bit. Anyway, we'll just do this bit really quickly. It's easier than the previous 4 bars. Seconds and tops, you're together until loft of a loft. And you're going to sing, and may it keep others aloft. That's you, top, at the end. It's quite a lengthy phrase as well because it's slow. 1, 2, 3, bum, bum. So you hold the first loft for 3, and then you dip and back up again. All right? Seconds, your ending of that. May it keep others aloft. And you just hold on to it. Others aloft. It's quite hard to hold on to that because there's other things moving around you, but you don't. Should we just try those 2 parts and then we'll do the alto bit? From and. 1, 2. And may it keep others aloft. Yeah, well done. Good. Long. It is a long phrase. And you've probably noticed that there are a few places in this piece where the time signature changes as well. So it's predominantly a 3 in a bar, like a waltz, but every time it does the bit that we've just done, the more kind of triumphant chordal sort of sounding bit, there's a couple of 4 beat bars. So just be aware of that. Just catch you out maybe if you're not careful. Catch me out as well when I'm conducting it probably. Just be careful. Altos. So you've done be music and may it keep others aloft. All right. May it keep others aloft. Do you want to just try that? From and, last beat of page 4. 1, 2. And may it keep others aloft. So just like the sopranos, you move in the second bar of loft. So loft, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, breath, sing. Then we're into the chorus. Anyway, all right. Shall we go from bar 13? May our singing, may our singing be mute. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Oh, that was nice. Yes, that sounds nice. I did say we were going to stop there, but the next bit's just unison, so I will teach it to you quickly. So it's just sing, sing, gently, always, and then it kind of gets going and it's really exciting. So what we'll do is let's go from the beginning, and what I might do is I might just play on and you can just have a little bit of a hum through. Some people might know it. I know Lynn knows it anyway. Nikki knows it anyway. No pressure. Can you remember your part, Miss Copley? Yeah. So I'll just play on for a little, not till the end, but just to the end of this sort of big section, and you can have a little hum through or see what you think. Well done, good. So you kind of, I said we weren't going to carry on, but you did so well, I thought we would. So you get the gist, and it'll be lovely. You did really well, actually, with that, really well. And you hear how there's odd bits that do repeat a bit, and they come back. So once you've learnt some bits, you maybe just tweak the end of a phrase, but it's predominantly similar. The hardest bit is probably that last bit where it's very weavy, and you just need to know your timing as well as everything else, but we'll get there with it. It's good, well done. Right, and on to something relatively similar, actually. Sure on the shining light, let's have a look at this. This will be interesting, I think. I think Sing Gently will be lovely as well with the girls' voices in it. Sound really nice, won't it? To get over their stage fright. Yeah. So, yeah, it'll be nice. Okay, right, I have to remember how to play this thing now. It's quite hard. Do you want to stand up? I know you've just been you kind of can't sing this sitting down. Right. Well done. Wow, my goodness. Actually, do you know, I was quite pleased that you messed the end up because I would have actually been crying like a baby if you hadn't. I was come really close to just going, "Ooh." It's always that bit that gets me every time. Oh, page 5. Oh, page 5. It was really good. It was really good. I mean, again, what, 3 years since you've done that? Seriously. No, but I can hear it all, you see, here. You probably only get bits of things. No, it was, wow, yeah. Did someone want me then? No. Oh, sorry. Yeah, great, gosh. Really, really good. Yeah, it was just the end, wasn't it? Timing, but again, I know it's hard when I'm not bringing you in, and I sort of try, but then, you know, when I'm not conducting you, it is hard, that last couple of pages. So you're excused. But to there, it was good. I would quite like to just check who is singing what on page 6. Oh, was it? No, that's fine. I just want to check we've got a balance as well of who's doing what there, because so if we start with soprano 1s, who out of the soprano 1s is singing I Weep for Wonder? Corinne?
Probably, yeah.
Does Sarah sing that as well? Sarah's not been able to come for a while, but she's back with us soon, hopefully. So that should be all right then. Yeah, just a small group. And then the rest on oohs, which I'll go through in a minute. And then what about you lot? Weep for Wonder. Fine. Yeah, that should be okay. Can you ooh? If you ooh, who are we missing? Pam, Mary, do they ooh? Is anyone else missing from your clan tonight? Don't think there is there? Sue Harrison, yeah. She's hiding. That's it, isn't it? Mary and Pam missing. I think is that all from you lot? I sort of think there's someone else, but I can't think. There's someone at home watching going, me, you've forgotten me. I'm here. Is that it? Can't think. Anyway. But that's okay, though. That should be all right. What was that, 5, 6? And then do you just divide 1s and 2s, don't you? So that's fine. Okay. And because you've got the tune, and it's not really a tune, but because you've got, I think there's enough of you bringing that out there, because you're all quite strong as well. I don't think we want any more on it. Okay, so I'm just going to go through all of those parts from bar, whatever that is, 44, whether you're oohing or otherwise. So if I Weep for Wonder, let's do I Weep for Wonder for each part first, and then we'll see. So tops. I weep for wonder, wandering far alone, of shadows on the stars. Just watch on. All right, so that's you. Do you want to just sing that briefly? All right, 3, and I weep for wonder, wandering far alone, of shadows on the stars. Nice, that was fine. You all right with that? Yep, good. People who are doing it from the seconds. I weep for wonder, wandering far alone, of shadows on the stars. Okay? It's not the easiest line, is it, that? Have a go. 3, 4. I weep for wonder, wandering far alone, I might have played something slightly inaccurate there. I think I played an A flat for you there, sorry. You were right anyway, so we don't need to do it again. It was me who got it wrong. Right, alto ones. I weep for wonder, wandering far alone, of shadows on the stars. Again, quite tricky for you, isn't it? First bit's all right. And then, of shadows on the stars. If you can try and keep of shadows on the stars in a breath, that would be good. Try not to put anything anywhere there. Just to add a bit more difficulty to it. Right, just want to try that. Alto ones. And I weep for wonder, wandering far alone, of shadows on the stars. Nice, very nice indeed. Okay, then if you're an ooer, this is you. So tops, you've done, what have you done? Something ridiculously high. And then you're going up to there. Now then, sorry, pointing at the wrong people. Your colleagues around you will go, I. Then they're going to go up to weep, obviously all the way up there. But you're just going, I. You're up just one note from their I. So if you find it difficult to place that B flat from the E flat you've just sung on night, just listen out for their little upbeat and then you're just one above it. That might help you out. It's a sort of a little safety net if you lose you where you are. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Off. All right. So hold that for 2 bars, then drop for there for a bar, and then up 1 for a bar. Do you want to just give that a go? So you've done shining night. Good. All right. Are you okay? Is that just refreshed it a bit? Seconds. Second if you're oohing. Shining night. Then you're ooh. So this side, apart from Nikki, is going I, and you're going to there, and you're going ooh. So you move more than any other part. Ba, 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 la, da. Do you want to give it a go? 3, 4. Is that okay? Alto 2s, you've done, we're nearly there. Shining night, you're going to there, which is a funny note, but it is in the piano part. Bum, it's the 9th note of the chord. So, 2, 3, 4, and hold it, 2, 3, 4, and drop to a B flat and keep holding it all the way through to the end. So it's literally just C for 2 bars, B flat for 2 bars. Now the first note you sing doesn't really fit with the chord brilliantly well, but the second one does. Then it should feel like that to you. If you sing a note for when they're singing I Weep and it feels like it fits, it's wrong. So find something that sounds wrong and it'll be right. If that hasn't confused you, I don't know what will. Right, should we just give that a go? I know I haven't sort of done it in pairs as such, but let's just give it a try and see. So, I weep, ooh, the rest of you. I weep, ooh, the rest of you. I weep, ooh. All right, so it's you all, the I weepers, the weepers all start on an A flat, and then I'll give you the other three notes. So, ooh, 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 and then the I's. There, 3, 4. That was better. That was better already. Does anyone want to go through that again? Yes, please. You're there, and then falling to there, then rise. Is it the B flat to F? Is that what it is? Going to the third bar? No. Is it just finding the B in the first place? Do you want to go from a bit further back? Would that help? No? Would that confuse you further? So they're going. It's literally the next note of the scale. It's their tune. Yes. Yes. I know, yeah, of course. Yeah. I know, yeah. Yeah, it's their tune. So yeah, that's the other thing you can hear. I weep. If you listen to that, you'll go off. Yeah. I'll give you the notes again. Figure that you, ooh, ooh, alto twos. Everybody else who's singing the words is there. 2, 3, 4. Good, and that last chord should sound odd, and it does, which is right. So good. Was that any easier-ish? Yeah, we'll keep, sing, I weep, just, and then boom, calm down. Forget about MP, just blast that B flat out, and then you can be quiet again. Good. Okay, what time is it? Yeah, I want to have a quick look at Wade in the Waterfall as well, but I want to sing this again because it's just the most gorgeous thing. Now you've done it once, let's try it again, and don't worry about the end tonight, we'll look at that another time. But just again for sort of Nikki and Suzanne who've not heard this one yet at all, it's nice just to hear it. Okay.
Kindness must watch for
Yes, better. Good, well done. It's, do you know, the day that I don't cry on page 5, something has gone terribly wrong. Either I've died inside or you've got really bad. But even after 3 years, you sang page 5 and I was blubbing like a baby. So every time it gets me, it's that bit, that bit, that bit. When you come in, the late year lies down, the north, all is healed, all is held. And then when you come in together on that, all is held. And then that high summer in the 3 parts that's really crunchy and you just sing it like you love it. And then it's just, oh, amazing. Right, love it. Okay, wade in the water. We'll have time to sing this through once, maybe talk about a couple of things, and that might be it. We did this at Old Malton, didn't we? We have sung it through once, maybe one night. I think we did a bit with it, but not much. I forgot to tell you at the beginning, I didn't write it down, that's why. If I don't write things down, I don't remember. Nunnington Hall, I think that we, Harmonia, will be singing at 1 o'clock in the afternoon. I'm going next Thursday. They're giving us a freebie, a family freebie for me to go and do my risk assessment. They want a risk assessment done as part of it. So I said, well, I do know Nunnington Hall, but I need to know where we're going to be and where there's where I'm going to have power, and I can't do it without knowing all of that. So I said, can I come across and meet you and have a look? And she said, yes, we'll welcome you and your family and come for the day. I said, oh, all right, this is all right. Anyone else want to tag along? You can be Auntie Joe or something. We can all go. We all need to look. So the idea will be that you will sing at 1. I will clarify this next week with her, but these are the sort of initial timings we're just talking about. 1 o'clock for 45 minutes, half an hour, 45 minutes, something like that. And then Rydell Voices are going to sing at 2:30. So if you can, if the weather's nice, it might be nice if you stayed and watched them. And vice versa, they might come a bit early and watch you and have a wonder. So I'll confirm it all once I know exactly what's going on in a bit more detail. But it looks like it'll be around then, because I thought I'll tell you, because I know people, especially at that time of year, people planning things. So just so you know, it'll be roughly around that time. Right, do you want to stand up? We'll have a little go through this one. forgot about that last bit. Good, that was good, well done. Yeah, just tuning here and there of those funny chords, just being really accurate with the entry, and I know they're weird, especially for seconds at times. You've got a funny note. Yeah, bar 36, or that kind of, those bits. Just watch that. Watch your entry, everybody. Alto 2s, it's nice and easy for you because you just pick up the note you've left on knees. But everybody else, just be really, really careful with where, just practice it for me. So, what key are we in now? Down in the valley, down on my knees. Alto 1s are there. Alto 2s, obviously you stay there. Wait seconds. Do tops. So if I'm being really picky, what it is it's the seconds entry on that B natural on Wade, and then it's the soprano C sharp on the War of Water, that both of those notes just fall slightly under pitch. So just be really careful every time you, and it's every time you do it, just watch that. So, da 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 da, da 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 da. Just really watch that War of Water. Just maybe just try not to think. Try to think, because what you're doing is you've done wait in the, and almost then think that you're going really back to the note you started on. You're not quite there, but I think some of you were thinking it's a fair bit lower than that. It's really back up to where you were to begin the phrase. It's only a tiny drop. So get your mind back up to your starting note, if that makes sense, and you'll be brighter on it, I think. So that was good. Yes, same thing then through bar 55. It's the same thing, it's just in a different key. So again, soprano 2s, watch your entry, bar 55, that's C sharp, and soprano 1s, watch your War of Water at bar 56, and again it's 60. So that was that. There wasn't anything else sort of major with it. I was impressed, page 11, I was impressed with your because I've never thought that that's felt brilliantly secure. But we did, I think, didn't we go through that before Christmas? We spent some time on that, didn't we? I seem to recall banging it out for a little while. And it felt there like it worked well. Dynamics were good as well throughout. That was all fine. Just start to think now, because it's pretty much there, just start to think now about any notes that are a bit more accented. So there are some that we've talked about that you might have written in, or some of them have actually got a little sort of arrow head thing over the top of them as well. So just think about those, just pushing them out a little bit harder, a little bit more breath. And then the only other thing I'd say is just balance here and there. I said your dynamics are good. They are for the most part, but things like page 8. So altos, obviously your forte, up on the mountain, Jehovah he spoke, and then it's right down to MP, which makes your tuning even harder, of course, because you're not loud. But just think. It's only a short phrase, but really prepare well for it, so you're supporting that sound as much as you can, so that it doesn't dip when you're soft. But yeah, it's good otherwise. Really, really nice. Does anybody want to go through any bits of it? Even if you did, you wouldn't say, would you? If it goes, I'm not going to say. That's fine. Right, before you go, because it's 2 minutes, just do the beginning of Sing Gently one more time. Just so it's in your brain. Just the bit that we've worked on, we won't carry on. Just up to top of page 5. Yes, you can stand up, Jenny. I can see you out of the corner of my eye. And may we sing together. then it'll be tiny, tiny, tiny when you come in on the next bit, which will feel weird because it's into the chorus and you feel like it should go sing, and it doesn't. It's really tiny and delicate, and then it lets rip in a little while. Good. Very nice. Thank you. Really encouraged by that tonight. Sure on the Shining Night was just seriously beautiful. And I know, looking around the room, some of you are going, what? Like, I had no clue what I was doing. But seriously, the sound you made with that was just gorgeous. So really nice. Well done. Thank you very much. No rehearsal next week. Stay safe in the storm tomorrow. And I'll see you in 2 weeks' time. And Sarah, don't forget your CD. I'll just grab it. Just give that